Now, because of the bad character development of most of these characters, um, it was a bit hard. It was a lot. There wasn't a lot since there wasn't a lot of character. It was a bit hard to feel for the characters. In the end, like if they died or not, like did they get together with anybody? It was very hard to, get a you know, a good feel on them. Like I didn't want to personally cry for any of the characters. The dinosaurs had more development. The raptors had more development than the humans, which was hilarious. But that which brings me to the overall thought of the film. Now, in case you didn't notice from the previous uh, Jurassic Park movies or our previous review talkings of this movie, this was incredible, but it didn't have this. It doesn't have the same magic as the originals. I mean, maybe I'm just being nostalgic, and I will always love the originals of most movies. RoboCop was probably one of the biggest exceptions because I love how humanistic they made the character. But this is where it gets like 90s movies is where it gets for me because again I was born in the 90s. I love any mostly 80s 90s movies when they were out. But this is another exception. Jurassic World was really incredible, but again, didn't have the same magic. But even before it, even despite the beautifully placed references of old, I mean, it was just brilliantly. It was done very well. It was very well done, and I applaud them. I applaud them for doing something really good. I mean, even John Williams came back to do the soundtrack, or at least they did the music for. He did the music, the theme song. I know he did. But I highly recommend this film. It's definitely worth very, very many viewings. So I definitely take that as it were. It's definitely worth viewings. I said, especially those in 3D and in IMAX. I saw it in IMAX recently. It is amazeballs on every level. Now, also, I want to give a shout out that it's all. This is I know it's PG-13, which is normal. So whatever. So you take with whatever grain of sand you do with this. But I do want to caution you because however your kid or you may love about dinosaurs and Jurassic Park, and I mean maybe your kid does too. I'm just this is a warning that just to be careful because it's for a PG-13 movie. It's very graphic. There's a lot of limbs ripping, blood, and I mean there are a few curses, but other than that, it's very graphic. So I'm just letting you know you've been warned. You've also been warned to check out our channel here at the Gare Bear Review. Make sure you guys should subscribe to our channel. You can do that in the description below, and or in the buttons below. Make sure you stay tuned for our next adventure because we're checking out our emotions. Yeah, anger, disgust, joy, sadness, all of them. We're going to go over them and inside out. So stay tuned for that. Bye.